Well, Michael, an emotional night here at the Lathwaite Community Stadium. I'm just sort of calming down, really. But Gateshead have been on a good run, and you made a few changes, and we came out of the blocks really quickly. Could you just talk us through the first half in particular? But
Yeah, look, it
quick
was,
start.
Gateshead are they're the best football inside in the league, and they're really impressive what they do. You watch them, they're putting 4 and 5 past teams at ease, and I felt like a lot of teams have set off them, and that's not being disrespectful. I can see why they do it, but I just felt after Saturday we needed to be brave and we needed to get right up against them and make them feel uncomfortable. We're at home. And yeah, I was delighted with what we saw. I thought we started the game absolutely brilliant. Big thing for us since I've come in, the set pieces against have been really poor. We've conceded a lot of goals from set pieces, a massive thing that we've improved on the last few weeks. But we ain't scored enough goals from set pieces either, and it's definitely something we've been working on, Ben and Scott. But it's a set piece that we've worked on a lot, trying to do things quick and, it worked today, which is we're delighted with. Um, yeah, we needed to freshen it up. We've had a lot of games. I think it's 5 games now, the last with the midweeks, and today I just felt Saturday we needed to use the squad. We've got a decent squad there. There's been a lot of players that have been patient, and we changed the formation a bit, which we've worked on since I've really come in. I've been working on playing that formation, and but we had to show a lot of resilience there tonight. So the lads that come in were absolutely magnificent.
Yeah,
Every man to a T. I think Will, since he's come in, he's probably not had much headlines. He's only played 2 games, but he's been flawless, and he gives us a great outlet with his distribution and things like that, and a great calmness and leadership. Wilco and Timmy coming in were outstanding. Manny getting more games under his belt, just trying to keep him fit now and managing him through the games. Again, he's getting fitter. I thought Jermaine Anderson was outstanding. Charlie Kendall got a real lift Saturday. I questioned him last week after the Ebbsfleet game of what his attributes are and not using them, and when he uses them, the difference it makes. And you see it there tonight again. We just need to keep building Charlie. Charlie's one we see massive development in and potential, and I thought he led the line absolutely brilliant. And then Ricky, again, I've questioned Ricky a lot the last couple of weeks, about his intensity off the ball, and tonight I thought he was outstanding when he came on, putting his foot in, winning us, getting us up the pitch. He deserved that goal so much. I'm so happy for him because, as I say, I questioned him a lot, but because I know there's more in him, and to see him respond like that, that's what I want to see from the players. Absolutely brilliant.
and as you say, it was a. I mean, the first half, even though Gateshead got the noses in front, we seemed to be brave throughout that first half, and then the substitutions made a huge difference, didn't they? It sort of upped the level almost.
Yeah, look, I got to be honest with you, I'm really disappointed at half time to go in 2-1 down. I think bloody hell just seems to be against us. But I thought the lads, they did everything we asked them. They've had 2 moments and they've got real quality, as I say. I'm really impressed with what they do. I love my team. That's the way I want my team to play, the way they move the ball and how patient they are. And they play total football. I mean, it's the first goal, the ball in behind, and the weight of the cross was absolutely, fantastic. It's just disappointing it was against us, but I thought it was a brilliant goal. And then, all credit to the boy Whelan. I think he's one of the best players in the league who makes that 8 run. It was something we were aware of before the game and something we really nailed. The one time we don't match the run, he gets in and he scores the goal. But it was important.
You could actually. I was, up in the stand. You could see him
Yeah,
making the run. It
yeah,
was
and
like in slow
he does
motion,
it so
wasn't it?
well, and goal scoring midfielders are hard to come by, but he's one of the best, I think he'll really kick on. But without going too much about Gateshead, I think it's important there, lads. Half time took the messages on. We need to be even more braver, because I felt at times when we weren't brave, we overcovered, and that's when they got their joy. So I asked the lads to be even braver and basically go man for man, and they did that. And we stayed in the game at 2-1, and then to make the changes, we knew we'd some. It's the one thing I've been really happy with the last few weeks is the attacking options we've had on the bench now. And as I say, to bring Jaden on, I thought he changed the game when he came on again. Curtis was outstanding, as a
Yes.
number 8, and then to drop down into the 6, just on the ball, off the ball, his position to pick up second balls, absolutely brilliant. Gives us the platform, and the 2 strikers just looking to run in behind all the time. It gives us a real platform. And I thought we could have had a penalty before we got that original penalty. I thought it was another case there. The referee could have given a penalty, which he chose not to. And the way the game was going, didn't feel he was going to give us even the one he gave us. So to score that and then to kick on and get the winner, I thought was totally deserved to show that type of character against the top side.
Yeah, we hit the bar twice, although obviously one penalty was given. I didn't actually see the penalty go in, I must admit.
Well, I was down the tunnel myself. I couldn't watch it, so it was, it was, I lost my dad a couple of years ago. I always wear his watch, so
Right.
I go down the tunnel and always hold it and think of him. So he's with me tonight, so I was delighted.
Yeah, I was probably saying a chaplain's prayer, but it's but no, and then obviously the winner with Ricky, and it was that's jumble of players going in there, and again those are things that in the past the ball's gone over the bar or just been scrambled away, but it was just great. I know for the fans, just seen someone saying it's been a long time since we had a chance to go bonkers down here, and it was
Listen,
great.
I'll be honest with you, it's been a tough time, but I'm working the lads really hard, and they're doing everything I've asked of them. And they're giving me absolutely everything. And even Saturday, as disappointing as it was, we should have won that game in the end. At 1-1 with 3 clear chances to win the game. But I'd be disappointed if we weren't getting the chances. I know it didn't go to plan, but the big thing about it was when we went 1-0 down, I think that showed me as a manager where the players were, because they stepped right up to the mark. They didn't play well up to that point. But when we went 1-0 down, when I needed them the most, they were right there with me, and I can't ask for any more as a manager. And tonight, they were. I thought they were fantastic. They played in the front foot. They were brave, and that's what I asked them to be. And fans are right. We ain't giving them enough to cheer about down here this year. But we need to just keep fighting and scrapping away. And the one big thing for me was we give the fans an atmosphere tonight. They created it, but we had to. I said to the players for the game, we need to create an atmosphere, and how are we going to do that was playing on the front foot, and the players delivered that.
People may talk about the home form, but we're unbeaten here now in 4, I think, and we've come back in 3 of those games. Once against Hartlepool, once against Wealdstone, and 2 tonight. So the home form is beginning to turn, isn't it? And
yeah, look, we want to win. There's no doubt about it. You want to win games, and draws are disappointing. And I've said it to you, we need to turn defeats into draws and draws into win. And Saturday we turned a defeat into a draw. We probably should have won the game, which is disappointing coming away. And then tonight we've turned a defeat into a win, and we just need to keep fighting and scrapping, But again, all I need now from the players is to rest and recover and get ready for a big game against Saturday.
And they're going to need a bit more recovery, because I worked out, I think we played 16 or 17 minutes, 5 minutes in the first half. What on earth was going on at the end?
I genuinely couldn't tell you, and I probably can't really comment on it, but I just don't know where the 12 minutes came at first. I think both managers we were kind of looking at each other with some of the stuff that was bookings and that. Even I got booked for apparently jumping, so again, it was just saying to be, just let the lads play. It wasn't a dirty physical game. There was a lot of yellow cards, and yeah, I mean, I'm not questioning it, but I just think you just got to let players play. And I can understand if it's dirty and it's getting out of control, but I never felt at any stage the game was really getting out of control.
And not to finish on a negative, but sadly Jermaine then won't be available for what is a huge game on Saturday.
Yeah, again, I thought Jermaine was outstanding, and he's been stop-start from, and tonight he was magnificent. His ball control and using his body when we needed it the most. We were under pressure. I thought he was outstanding. And again, it's not a big player for us, but he's just going to get better and better. It's just important now for Jermaine to recover and get him ready to go again week after, but it'll be a big miss for us.
And I suppose the message to fans is for Saturday, it's been a few ups and downs, but a few ups, and tonight was fantastic. So want Woking fans to come down in their numbers and do our bit on Saturday.
Yeah, listen, Kitty Minister, I know, and it's a big club, it's up near me, but they travel well. I'm sure they'll have a big support. They seem to be on a bit of a roll at the minute. It's important we match it, but I think the most important thing for me is, we're all trying to do the right thing. We all want the same thing. We want the club to stay up and keep fighting, but onto the players. Now, the one big thing I've questioned the players about after the game is consistency. They've shown some, since I've come in, I think they've shown some brilliant performances. Chesterfield away, and again, you go into Chesterfield away, we go 1-0 down the game, and we're right in the game second half, and we get 3 minutes at a time. We go to Oldham and we're winning 1-0, and there's 8 minutes at a time. And tonight you just feel it's against us. As ever you feel it's against us, we're winning 3-2 and they had 16 minutes. It's like, you know what I mean? We just don't seem to get the rub of the ball when it's when you need the most. But again, players give it their all. I'm absolutely delighted the ref added that time now, because we showed strength and character, and that's what you want as a manager. So there was a bonus to it, as much as it was frustrating for everybody here from a Woking point of view. I thought it was I was delighted with it in the end.
Well, it's brilliant tonight, and and it'll be a big up, I'm sure, for the players. Huge amount of spirit from you and the players, but also well done to the fans for being out here on what's bitterly cold and just seeing us turn the tables like that. And we'll be here on Saturday and give it our best.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, on to the next one now.